Well, good evening. Wonky here, coming to you from the wilds of the Blue Mountains, somewhere in the wilderness. Now, I'm just making this quick video to let you know that tomorrow night, which is Saturday, April 28th, I'll be at a stargazing event in Parramatta. And anyone who wants to come along can come and have a look at the wonders of the universe through not only my telescope, but there'll be a whole bunch of telescopes there. I'll put a link to the website of the event down below. You can see the details there. But essentially there'll be several astronomy clubs there with telescopes, and we'll be looking at various objects in the sky. Now, of course, this will only go ahead if the weather is favourable. At the moment, the forecast looks good. At least one YouTuber has contacted me and will be coming. Usually at a normal club observing night, I'd be looking at lots of different objects with my telescope. But because this is a public stargazing event, depends on the crowds, but normally what happens at events like this is I end up putting my telescope on one object and keeping it there for the whole night, because typically there'll be a queue of people lining up to see that, and you sort of don't get a chance to move to anything else. So if you come along and you want to see lots of different objects, you can walk around and look through different telescopes, because there should be, I would think, probably 20 or more telescopes set up. I think there'll be about 5 different astronomy clubs there. Now the sun sets at about 5:30, and there'll be a couple of talks from 6 till 7, I think, and after that there'll be stargazing. But I will be at my telescope all through that. I won't be going to the talks. So actually that might be the best time, because most of the people will be at the talk, and I'll be able to look at lots of different objects. Well, a few. Now there will be a half moon tomorrow night, and the moon is very spectacular through a telescope. If you've never seen it through a telescope, I highly recommend it. And in fact, around half moon or first quarter is really the best time, not full moon, because at first quarter you get a lot of shadows being cast by the craters and mountains, and you can see them much better than you would at full moon. There'll also be Saturn, the best planet. Saturn's the best planet. You can't beat Saturn. Got those rings around it. And yeah, it will be high in the sky. Also Mars. Mars isn't that good. I wouldn't recommend Mars. In fact, it sucks, really. Mars sucks, because it's too small. It's just a red dot, really. Early in the evening, Venus should be visible. It should be a crescent Venus. And we'll try to look at some, clusters and shit, nebulae, all that shit, I'll be there from about 5 p.m. So I can set up my telescope before it gets dark. Should be dark, reasonably dark, by about 6 o'clock. But we should be able to look at the moon from about 5:30 before it's dark. As far as the weather goes, I think there will be a message posted on that website, the one that I'm linking to, sometime around 3 p.m. to say whether they're going ahead with it. So get your ass to Parramatta Park tomorrow, Saturday, April 28th. Those crazy ducks.